to defend, but otherwise it's just going to be a split push game now. They will get this Aegis to jump in. Bulba's actually going to be able to potentially kill Limp. The face shift helps him survive for a little bit longer. Bulba will end up bursting down. Limp gets away to the side. Seal Kid run down by TC with the lightning who's down, trying to get out, but the MKB blocks. Well, it doesn't matter. Still managed to get the kill either way. Now the Glimpse back will be able to get a secondary kill. Highlight die is revealed by the dust there. Top lane though, how's that one going? Yonasapan still defending pretty damn well. Pure 4-man smoke. They're going to jump onto TC. Silence up first. Yonasapan pops a BKB. Does manage to get the tool onto Leshrac, but he already pops a BKB in his phone. The silence goes down, but he still have enough damage to win the duel. And now the sleep as it fades is not going to be enough to save way too. He actually gets off the disruption, but is left completely alone. The rest of NiP's heroes. Limp moves forward, fights another one. Bulba, they pop the blade bell. Actually might be able to turn on the Limp. Takes a large amount of damage, but does manage to get out because of the Glimmer Cape. Forced stab over the cliff, and Bulba gets away. Era dropping quite low though, down to 300 HP. They had to clean up these illusions now. Era down to 25 HP. Just a little bit of radiant damage is enough to finish him off. But Black, he sees so many low heroes, will be able to chase down one. No, Ogre Magi actually gets out. Black, he's just running out of options here. Glimmer Cape on Era. He needs to be able to get out of this situation. They're going to turn TP out. They see Era. Can he get out? That's there. No, he TP's away. NiP, they managed to survive on full 5 somehow. And we do know that Roshan's going to be coming up here fairly soon. Both teams realize it. Smoke up. Limp leading with the BKB. 3-man call. Good setup so far. The rest of the Ninjas of Pajamas. Here comes Era. That advanced move to travel leading into the plane. Oh, man, the flat-handed shots. Just tearing apart Mounds. All 4 down. And Black making the only play he can.
Yeah, I think that he has to eventually go for something. Like, he has to make some sort of commitment towards an item. And that's going to be the play, but that means no buyback for him. He's got 197 gold, but
oh wow, that's really questionable, especially since he's only got 2 Bloodstone charges. Smoke up, Ninjas in Pajamas. This could be the play if they manage to get jump in. Trying to go for Pylon Die, misses the opportunity. Glimmer Cape away. TC is now going to be the duel victim. Bye-bye TC. He's held in the infinite duels. Era now throws out those black-handed shots. No buyback for TC as he jumps in. Silent takes out one and might be able to get Pylon Die as well on the right-hand side. Oh, our Naga Siren. She's still alive, but she's got no buyback whatsoever. She's got no backup whatsoever. Everyone from Outsports is dead. There's no way the Naga Siren can 1 versus 5 against all of NiP, and they just go straight for the tier 4s at this point, as illusions are not going to be enough to sear the game. NiP, they made that one smoke play, managed to get the excellent team fight, and will manage to take it 85 minutes into this game. Unbelievably drawn out, incredibly well played by Black, but unfortunately his Naga Siren just couldn't hold the game together. With your Tiny all the time, right? Because this is what Queen of Pain really excels at, is she's so good at being able to burst down this first. Yeah, the relocate in, they do throw down the silence. DK Phobos, oh, and Echo Slam managed to catch both the supports there, locking down Era, cleans up DK Phobos, but here comes God and Illidan. But there's the feed script, and they have nothing to be able to stop it. Oh, God is just left to the mercy of Ninjas in Pajamas. The relocate back. Oh, Tiny managed to survive just barely. Illidan chased down, and they have the counter vision, and they need to be able to catch him out. Virtus Pro lose 4. Tier 2 tower does go down in the top lane. Ninjas of Pajamas continuing forward with this Aegis, looking to be able to close out this game against Virtus Pro and get themselves into the playoff bracket. Virtus Pro trying to play defense here. They do have the Queen of Pain, who is going to be able to CP back soon. Trying to push out that middle lane and put some pressure out. Era actually gets close to Illidan here, who hasn't popped his BKB just yet. Now goes for it, but they're already getting a quick retreat. Sure enough, Ninjas of Pajamas have managed to force out a BKB. Now going to be able to turn this one as DK Phobos, Fuel Scepter straight to the Split Earth, and will be able to take him out with the help of the feed script. FNG, next target, he does have a Static Storm ready to go, and he's got to let it loose soon. But they want to be able to take out FNG to make sure that their Tiny does not get kited. His second life particulars since he's used the BKB, but there goes the Cogs. This is the problem. Era now going to be locked inside the Cogs plus the silence. Oh, they do have that relocate. It's going to be running out soon. Another 6 seconds. They need to be able to finish off Era before that relocate completes, but it doesn't look like they can, so they're going to force back by Limp. And sure enough, the melee Rax goes down. Era gets himself away. Yonasapan barely out with the Ghost Scepter. They need a rocket here to be able to finish him off, but the damage is already done. They've lost their melee racks, even if they do get this one, which unfortunately they do not. Yonasapan lives.
Ninjas of Pajamas are looking for a pick off here. Illidan trying to get away with the Silver's Edge. It's going to be good. Actually turns around. They're going to fight Era as best as possible, but there goes the Echo Slam laid out. Instantly the BKB is popping. It's already disruption that causes Era now to be able to pop his BKB and turn this fight. They managed to get a little bit slow there. On to Illidan, now caught in the feed scrape, and they have no way to be able to stop this one. God comes forward, throws out the Orchid, but it's too late. Illidan is down, being caught up by Limp, and will be able to run it down with that magic damage. God's going to be the next target. Era, hoping he will be able to catch up to him. He does have a toss, throws up onto our Rubik, who's already down. God manages to get away, but it's going to be a buyback forced onto our Draw Ranger. Ninja and Pajamas really haven't lost that much for that fight. Glimpse back, looks like Limp. He's still got his BKB, he doesn't even care. He could have popped it to stop the Glimpse, but he knows they don't have the power to be able to take him on. Now he pops the BKB, turns on Illidan, who does not have a BKB of his own. He's going to be stun-locked here and taken out for 97 seconds. Ninjas and Pajamas may have just won this game in one pickoff here, as FNG is going to be the next target. 3 down, Virtus Pro, the 2 cores. Clockwork and Queen of Pain, we said there's not much they can really do in this game, and sure enough, they call it GG. Ninjas and Pajamas finally managed to take a game off of Virtus Pro.
Yeah, I think it was a really great game from them. They kept composure, they didn't panic. I mean, they just let VP take these tier 1s, tier 2s. They kept waiting for the items. They got the blink and the shaker. I think that was pretty much turning point for them.
Now, we do have Madara here, who is in a questionable position with his double damage. He's going to be running into Hanskin, but already locked down. The news come out. Madara is going to be burst down nice and quick on the left-hand side. Seal Kid does go down. Madara barely survives for a little bit longer. Doppelganger to the side. Oh, but there's the screen. Limp finishes him off, and now you have Aaron who's going to enter the fight. Oh, there goes an Echo Slam from Jonas Safad, able to lock down that Crystal Maiden. Era still looking for more now as he finished up 1 support and wants to be able to get that off laner as well. Limp helps him get the kill. Looks like this is going to be wiped potentially. Thug gets away with his blink dagger, but still the Fisher is there to be able to lock him down. And the last couple of right clicks and the Mana Void goes off, almost enough to finish him off, but there it is. Counter vision laid down by Hanskin, and a full wipe there on London Conspiracy. And with the soon-to-be Manta picked up on the Animage, this gives him even more survivability with that Manta Dispel. It's going to be rough times for London Conspiracy soon, but oh, jump in, double Echo Save, already finished off the Crystal Maiden, and the Dazzle with the Sonic Wave over the top. Bye-bye Darkseer. Quick 3 kills going the way of Ninjas and Pajamas. Ninjas and Pajamas not going to give up anything for free. Era already there for the defense. They're going to turn around, draw out a lance. Era dropping a little bit lower here. What is Madara? Pulled back into the Static Storm. Era almost going down there, but able to make the jump away. Huge Sonic Wave hits on 3. Limp trying to finish off these heroes. Dog makes the turn around, but Limp with the haste will be able to get away. Meanwhile, Era's cleaning up heroes left and right. Jonas Safad looks to be able to throw out a Fisher in a second. Throws it around, turns around. Nice pick up there. Hitting 3. Will be able to lock down Dog even further. Spartan's going to go down to the side. Another wipe as Ninjas and Pajamas not making any mistakes here this first game. Despite their heavy amount of mobility, as you can see, Skylark's already going to be in some trouble here. He's going to be forced to use the Surge sometime here, but then he'll be able to have the response. Oh, Vacuum actually getting laid down instead. Skylark, he's got no way out of this one, and I think he realizes it. Instead, he goes down bottom lane. They do get a pick off there. Earthshaker managed to get Madara, and is now going to be gone up, but never mind. Crystal Maid going to be caught by the Fisher, plus the Queen of Pain is now joining them. Crystal Maid drops the ultimate, but quickly orchid it up, and now Doug is even caught in the kinetic field. Quick blink away, but it's Spartan who's going to go down instead as Limp blinks forward. Doug now going to be caught. Potentially, they do have Glimpse up, but never mind. Good game. Well played. A very clean victory going away of Ninjas and Pajamas in this first game of the best of 3.
Yeah, absolutely dominant by them as they only dropped 3 kills total that entire game. Just a clean, crisp performance by them. Things just become so rough for NiP as this should mean max minimum right now for them.
Yeah, as well as the division playing a big factor. Oh, Seal Kid actually dropping the ultimate. Madara says, oh, all right, you're going to throw that one down. I'll just quickly kill you with some right clicks. The left-hand side, they've already taken down the disruptor. Looks like the Lina may fall as well. Self-fuel scepter, but the chop is still there. Limp, though, not going to be able to chop Madara down as he ended up going down to the flank cannon shots. Madara hoping to be able to get Hanskin before he dies, but unable to do so. Now it's going to be Hanskin and Era, but Skylark is actually going to even out this fight with the Nether Strikes to be able to finish off the Wiz. Jonas Safad tries to bump him back with the cogs. They're locked inside this base, but maybe that's exactly where Madara wants to be. Never mind, pops the BKB, looking to be able to run himself into that melee rags, and will be able to get it before he dies. Jonas Safad hoping to be able to pick up that kill with the extra help of the toss. Era comes in from behind with the reload relocate, looking to be able to lock down someone. Unfortunately, he's just slowed down so significantly. The call down, plus down the light strike array. You got the Scotty as well. Aaron just can't get on top of anybody. Jonas Safan jumps Skanks, will be able to finish him off, it looks like, but it's still Madara's game as he is going to be able to right-click down the last carry of Ninjas and Pajamas. Jonas Safan gets wiped, but to what avail? Sure enough, it's GG well played. 53 to 15 in 34 minutes. London Conspiracy with just as much of a dominant game 2 as NiP had in game 1.
And if she blinks aggressively on you, she's all in.
Arrow is going to be able to land on Arrow. They do a decent amount of damage, of course, every single time. Oh, nice double stun out there. Madara's actually going to jump low enough that he's probably going to be popped there as Arrow speeds right in there. Is able to claim that last hit. Now going to go for Spartan as well. Spartan turns and fights the best possible. The Lance does finish him off. Ninjas and Pajamas now even up the scoreboard there with a double kill on Arrow. They just fall from Madara, but looks like he's fine now. Skylark is actually going to approach from the right-hand side. Bumps back, Jonas Safan. Arrow not going to be able to land. Hits one of the creeps, but they still lock him down. Jonas Safan with a two-man angle slam. A big play as he managed to provide the upset. London Conspiracy thought they could win the engagement, but Jonas Safan said no. Yeah, look at the position that NiP are in map-wise. They've got middle lane and top lane pushing in. They're really hoping that someone from London Conspiracy is going to go play defense. In the meantime, Era is actually going to push against them. BKB activated. Thug is going to clear through the illusions while Skylark makes a great initiation from the side. Already taken out 2 with the help of Madara. Limp gets a 3-man Sonic Wave on the right-hand side. Era is hoping to be able to nice purge there of the Orchid. Hoping to be able to get away from Skanks as well as Madara. He cannot afford to go down here. He's got a doppelganger. Turns around. Lands is on to Skanks. Pops the Manta now to fight up against Madara. Pops the
there's so many
goes down! The right click is not strong enough, and Madara ends up falling to Era. Meanwhile, Limp comes in, cleans up Skanks as well with a double kill. He already got the Spirit Breaker of the SF.
Oh, both teams are going to smoke into each other right now.
This is going to be a dangerous fight here. Already leading with the disruption onto Jonas Safan. He's such a critical factor, and he's going to be the first one out. Farther up, Limp is being locked down by Skylark, already using that Nether Strike. Limp pops the ultimate, but really does not do much there. But here comes Era trying to fight up against Madara, but he will survive, thanks in part to the Glimmer Cave. Spartan trying to get away as well, but he is being chased down by these illusions. Looks like everyone from London Conspiracy really want to be able to get out of this one. Unfortunately, that TP away from Madara is not going to be successful, and now he's going to be locked out by both Era as well as Limp. He falls, more to fall. Yep, Murata, no TP away for you. Jonas Safan can wing out that Blink Dagger, hoping to be able to get the Enchant Totem hit. And Skanks dodges that one, but still the force stab and a clean right click is able to finish him off. Skylark now popping his BKB, but he's just being kited around until Eric can join them to finish off the team fight in style. Beyond godlike and a triple kill for Era. They're ready to fight against Ninjas and Pajamas inside of their own base. But Era is slowly but surely chipping away both of these tier 3 towers. Madara is going to be caught out here. Skylark also spotted. Jonas Safan just looking to be able to lock down some of these heroes while Era goes straight for objectives. He's going to search first for the range tracks to take down. Aggressively pushing forward. Skylark is now going to come in to jump in with Madara as well, but Skylark actually gets hexed up. Madara with the BKB is fighting up against Limp, but he's actually going to lose this man fight against Limp, and he's going to have to buy back right away. Limp, well, he gets off the ultimate there from Thug, but it doesn't really do much as he quickly dies again. Limp managed to pop the cheese at the last half second there as Skylark now goes for one of the supports, but he knows it is inevitable death on him for this point. Spartan now going to be feeling some pain as Aaron dives in deep to be able to get that support kill. Madara as well as Thug with their buybacks doesn't look like it's going to work around for them. No, Skylark actually hits the charge, but it still does not delay the death from Thug. Skylark goes down as well to Rampage being picked up by Era, and there it is. GG, well played. Ninjas and Pajamas
are your second finalists for the MLG X-Games.
Yeah, at least we're still going to see LC tomorrow in the bronze medal decider, I believe. So,
yep.
I mean, give it up for them. Getting at least top 4 at this tournament is pretty significant, and NiP just looks so happy. Congrats to them. So our finals, an all-Swedish affair.
Hello and welcome back one last time, this time for the winners interview with Hanskin here from NiP. First of all, of course, congratulations. You guys secured yourself the spot in the grand finals tomorrow. And what a serious this was. It was an emotional roller coaster to watch it. I assume it must have felt the same playing it. Did you expect such a tight best-of-3 series at all?
Well, at first we pretty much had a really smooth first game, and that was not expected at all for us. And then it became a lot rockier with game 2 losing and game 3 as well being really rough. I think we would take it a little bit easier, to be fair, to be honest. But they put up a really good fight, and I'm happy to see them playing so well.
So, in general, what were your thoughts of London Conspiracy? They are still a fairly new team to the scene. They haven't been showing up on offline events that often, so they're new, right? Where do you see them going? How much potential do you see in that team?
I think they're on a steady progress right now. They've been around for some time. We've scrimmed them a lot, and they practice really hard. They have some really awesome strategies and good drafting, and they seem to be really hardworking. So I think they're gonna be a top team, if not soon enough, like maybe possibly next year. We'll see.
Where do you see the weakness in that team? I mean, that's probably something you guys have been looking out for playing against them. Where did you put your fingers on?
It's hard to really put your finger on what is the worst aspect of the team, but I say like their best aspect is definitely the teamwork, and I think something they have to work on is their decision making sometimes, which can be a little bit off the mark.
And if you have to put a finger on your own place today, how happy are you with the outcome, and where did you see, like, you still struggled something maybe?
Well, I'm very satisfied with the first game that we had. I'm a little bit like unhappy with the second game. Losing with Tiny Wisp is never a fun feeling, but we got thrown off guard basically, and like the strategy that they ran is not something that you lose to twice. So I'm happy that we recovered.
All right. Well, it's been a blast watching you guys play once more. Of course, congratulations. It's time for you guys to rest and celebrate.
Yeah, and this is a free farm Queen of Pain as far as I'm concerned right now. Is the Disruptor, he's almost out of mana because he went to go harass that mid lane, and Jonas and Fawn even screams him, and Matt has to be careful. He is getting quite low, but Loda's going to transition in. He might actually go for this one. Oh my God, Jonas and Fawn making the big plays as he gets the first blood, gives away the kill to Loda afterwards, but well worth it for Jonas and Fawn.
Nature's the Pajamas would be in a much better position to be able to defend, but every single time they're spamming out these lightnings, they're throwing out rocket barrage. Loda's actually going to take a good amount of damage. They're going to try top of it. There it is. The pure damage to the Sonic Wave. Finish him off. Supernova in the background, but that's not going to save Ake. Pycat mans up and defends. Era going to be taking a huge amount of damage. She was caught inside the kinetic field. Now Admiral Bulldog with the re-entry here. Shivas, they lock down Pycat with the Hex trying to burst him down. Finger, that gets laid out, but the Glimmer Cable Outlet stay alive. They're going to try and finish off Admiral Bulldog instead, and they will get him ahead of the TB. Jonas and Fawn.
Pycat just goes
away. Pycat taking out these heroes left and right. Will be able to get away with just a sliver of HP. NiP back themselves up. They successfully defend, but it costs quite a pretty penny.
He's going to TP back. That signifies that NiP are ready to buy back for this fight. They know that the egg is on cooldown as well as the BKB, but they can't really afford to lose more than one set of racks here. Alliance are getting really aggressive, and here's the double buyback.
Double buybacks, Hex on to Loda. They're going to try and control him as best as possible. Era coming in, doesn't quite have that cooldown, but the physical damage is still enough. Alliance getting chased away. Looks like both Mad and Ake finger it down to one, and the right clicks to the other. They eliminate three. Where the very ballsy pickup of the Divine Rapier like 10 minutes ago put NiP on a certain edge, but as the game goes later and later, it means that Divine Rapier pickup is not going to be as critical.
And I know their position with this ward. They do see Loda, and I don't know if Alliance anticipates this as...
Yeah, there goes the Hex. Loda's going to be the first target. Once again, the Glimmer Cape goes out. Supernova immediately laid into play, but this time they're going to try and finish it. Never mind. They actually go for the kill on Loda. Aaron tries to back away. Supernova gets hit. Lip still has that cheese. He's going to fight up against Dunskin Pycat. Now finishing off Admiral Bulldog as well. That is a clean wipe. And only 2 buybacks available for Alliance. Here, surprising NiP just like they got surprised before the smoke. Initiation here. Sealkin's going to be the first one to pop inside device, but immediate Hex gets laid out by Hudskin, who's going to die. To Pycat, it seems. No, the Glimmer Cape keeps him alive. Era unable to finish off the Supernova, and it looks like EA will be able to survive for a serious amount of time. Era may even fall here. He needs to be able to pop the Satanic and live, but he's stuck up for too long. Jonas and Fawn, there goes the Divine Rapier, and it drops again. Liv now tries to pick it up, but it's a hot potato. No one's going to be able to get it. Bulldog, the next target to be able to grab that Divine Rapier, gets away on the right-hand side. Loda will end up falling.
It's all going to come down to this as Admiral Bulldog with that Divine Rapier. He's going to have to do something. Is you can't just give up Mega Creeps right now. Like, yes, you have a Divine Rapier, but it's not going to mean much if it is on a hero like Phoenix. As Jonas and Fawn is getting quite low, he gets hexed up. The right clicks from Bulldog aren't going to be able to do much. Bulldog just eliminates him. Now Aaron's going to be able to take out the supports nice and quick. Hanskin barely gets himself away. It's Mad and Bulldog fighting for their last set of racks here. Jonas and Fawn quick with the buyback and TP in. They're going to finish off the top lane of racks. That just leaves the melee in middle, and that's going to fall
get it. In fact, the creeps almost finished up 15 HP, and NiP are now on the retreat with one building left. A slice of HP until Mega Creeps.
I think somebody's actually going to go for it as Jonas is pushing up that top lane. He has a cheese at BKB, but he doesn't have a buyback
as well. Ahrix actually going to go for the kill on Pycat, who's hexed up and disabled BKB, and he walks himself away. Looks like he's good. Farther down, though, it's Loda. BKB facing up against the Leshrac, who's going to be pulled back into the sack store. Locked down. Oh, no, it's going to be Jonas actually going for the racks. He's going to be able to get it. There's nothing Loda can do to stop this one. And now the quick retreat. NiP have only lost the Leshrac in exchange for securing Mega Creeps. Looks like Jonas and everyone else from Ninjas in Pajamas will get away free.
They were just trying to buy time. Leshrac, if you thought about that, NiP was so smart in that. Leshrac is the only one with the buyback, so he sends himself in purposefully and says, okay, Queen of Pain, we're just going to buy time for you, and Loda at top is the target for Jonas. He does have a refresher.
Oh my god, he might just be able to get it with the double sonic waves and the scream to get it. Jonas finds another pickoff. This guy's been playing out of his mind in this first game between Alliance and NiP, and he showcased just one more sweet maneuver as we reach the 55 mark.
Go for one last-ditch effort, and they can definitely do it still. Like, they have enough damage on their heroes. They pretty much
can't afford to give up that Divine Rapier, though. Matt is already eliminated. Can they actually control Bulldog long enough to be able to get to him? BKB activated. He's going to try and turn this one, going for some right clicks. And Sue slides away. He realizes he's in a really peck of trouble, and sure enough, the GG well played. Alliance, no, there is no recovery from this one, with the Mega Creeps already on the side and the Divine Rapier to fall. It finally returns to the hands of Ninjas in Pajamas, as does game number 1.
I think this is the correct decision by Bulldog. Just go to the jungle. Like, there's nothing to be had at bottom. Only death.
Yeah, Jonas. They're actually going to try and turn and kill Ake. The screen goes out, but it's not in range. Loda actually drops pretty low. You can understand the idea there. Jonas didn't actually want to offensively blink towards Ake in order to get in close range for the screen. Jonas may still be caught here. He does get the stun toss up, and there goes the Queen of Pain. No, maybe not. Jonas actually managed to get the one. Blink away to the side, and can he survive? Ahrix now going to be able to come in. They have the cast. No, they don't. Actually, 2 more mana, and they will be able to get that stun finally with the split earth following it up, and the lightning bolt to finish him off. Loda thought he had a kill, and Jonas, but just barely missed out, and instead he is the one who goes down.
All right, Jonas is insane. He got sniped, and he had to rotate lanes constantly.
Smoke up, they're going to run right into Pycat. This is a perfect pickoff if they manage to get it. They land the split earth, but Ake is going to try and keep Pycat alive. Era has some more lightning turnaround, and they do get a really good shackle shot, but Pycat will eventually go down. Avalanche, Loda gets 2. They get the sonic wave, though, to finish off the Wiz, and it still turns into a 2-for-2 exchange. Loda, though, what went from a smoking pickoff on Pycat actually makes it an even exchange. Era's maybe going to be caught here. Yep, Jane's grip, and Lip can't do anything to stop that one. In fact, he's just going to be more fuel for the flame as he runs into Black Hole. He lives through it, managed to get the kill on the Enigma. Thanks to the help of Jonas, who's now going to try and chase down Mad. Limp wakes up. Mad does have a brain sap, though. He's going to be able to survive for a bit longer. Limp trying to commit to that kill. Mad still staying alive. Limp is going to be down. And Jonas hoping to be able to get the last right click, but he can't get it. Mad, with a little bit of a magic stick charge, managed to survive through the last right click. And
Pycat's got a DD rune. They still have the Aegis. I think this is going to mean high ground. He hasn't even used his ultimate yet. There goes Loda with the stun. He doesn't really care. He's just trying to zone them back. The BKB's even popped for this because they want this tower right now. The Glyph is going to be popped by NiP, but can they hold on?
Gold for gold, Glyph and BKB both being utilized there. NiP trying to control Loda as much as possible, but they are just not bringing this monster down. The damage from afar, the lightning after lightning proc is still not enough. They brought down the range tracks, and Tiny's going to look for more. He's got the Aegis, grabs Era, looking to be able to toss him backwards, couldn't quite get it. They're continuing to try and kite this guy around. Pycat's going to be initiated on. There goes the Silver Edge, toss Limp back into his allies. There's the cast, bounce himself around. Reinitiation, 3-man Black Hole from Admiral Bulldog. Locking down NiP in a last fight indeed. His kid hoping to be able to get some sort of remnants of a fight through a death war, but no can do. NiP call GG.
Yeah, this is important. This time, Alliance were able to punish every single lane from... I mean, 2 minutes on, it was just all alliances. NiP couldn't really hold up to the pressure. And this is the issue with playing against a Tiny IO, is that if you haven't won the laning phase at that point, things just become so rough for you as Alliance managed to even things up.
if he tried to run backwards, so his only play was to continue to move forward. Unfortunately for him, Limp was already getting that top rune.
Yeah, and Hanskin just continues to stack up the jungle right now for Limp, but...
Oh my god, a two-man call, they're able to get the purification, but it's still no spins for Jonas some fun. If he'd got some spins, he would have actually been able to get the chop on one of them, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Now he's going to be glimpsed back. Jonas some fun still taking enough to be able to survive through this. If anything, he's okay with fighting more. Purification gets laid down, two-man call once again, but with Pycat joining the fray, the black hole, the spins, oh my god, the spins, he gets chop one, can he get the other shot two? Jonas some fun getting out, oh, he's going to get away. Matt goes down to the splitters as well. Oh, Hopkins going to fall, Alliance number 3, Jonas some fun goes for the 4, he gets it, an ultra kill, Jonas some fun chop. Quad dunk for NiP as they walk away, wiping Alliance and not losing a single hero.
Limp's gonna see this DD rune, and I think this is gonna signify a Roshan, but a 5-man smoke, potentially? No, that's... Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Alliance now gonna go for it. They know Roshan is probably up at this point. I gotta say, they are getting major value out of this gem, but they may be going into a very dangerous fight as there is double damage on the ground, but if they can get Limp first, never mind, there goes the purification. Now, the black hole managed lag 2! Jonas Savant locks down Buggy Matt, but it still doesn't matter. In the background, though, Hanskin with the Aghanim Scepter, he's doing some work with the Death Ward. They get outside of the range. Era, he's that double damage. He's trying to lock down Pycat, who pops the Flutter and the Butterfly. Zooping around, he will be able to get away from Era for a time being. The Cask is over. Oh no, it's going to be able to catch full blow to end. Admiral Bulldog, Pycat escapes. But NiP win the fight as they manage to take out 4. The last to go down is the Frenchman. So if Alliance do get a really good fight, they can go take Roshan, grab an Aegis and Cheese, and who knows what they can do with that one. Limp is going to be the first one stumbled upon. They are going to try and control him as best as possible. BKB, Shiva's turned around. Loda going for the lockdown on Limp, but he's still dealing out a good amount of damage. Will the supports end up going down? Look at the position from Hanskin. Glimpse back to send him away, but Loda's already dead, and the rest of Alliance on the retreat. Matt going for the TP out, but oh, Jonas Savant manages to catch 2, the 2 critical ones. The black hole goes out. With Pycat's ultimate, they'll be able to get a couple kills, but it's still not enough. They're just going to get cleaned up by Era. Jonas Savant manages to survive even. Thank you, Jonas. Hanskin again. That's what, the 3rd or 4th time that cliff has been warded up by Alliance, and Ninjas in Pajamas take that vision away immediately. Pycat gonna be jumped on here by Arrow, just trying to force something. He does have that Aegis. Sure enough, there goes the BKB, and the ward goes out as well. They have the shallow grave to be able to keep Pycat alive for a little bit longer, as well as the Glimmer Cape. Pycat just barely surviving because of it. Now Limp comes in with the Shivas, forcing the rest of Alliance back. Looks like Man is gonna be going down. It's a quick chop, takes him out. Loda with counter initiation.
Bulldog
locks out, got some fun. Bulldog waiting patiently for that initiation, but if he waits too long, they're going to be losing a set of racks.
And he's just trying to stop the blink of Jonas Savant and maybe wait things out, but the blink force staff!
Yeah, he's going to be able to catch 2! Jonas Savant might just take out Admiral Bulldog. First double chop gets him! Now Pycat in the background trying to throw that ultimate, but an FKB says no! Era gets him and even dares the fountain to try and take him out. Loda does too, but he's got no backup besides Pycat, who just pops the buyback here. Hit by the Cats, Era runs him down, locks him down with the Glimpse, and they will be able to get him. This is it!
And a GG!
Go down!
GG, well played. Alliance will fall to the youngsters of Ninjas in Pajamas. They have been here. They had to lose sight for a second when they got dropped out of the TI qualifiers, but they come back big with redemption here in Austin, Texas at the X-Games, able to take their first gold of their young team life.
And NiP are going to walk away with first, but at the same time, I mean, you got to give it up to Alliance for making this a close series. That second game was so dominant. That first one could have swung either way. Keeping it close, I think this was the best possible finals that we could have hoped for, as NiP walk away with it, and it goes all the way to the distance.
An unbelievable series. What a way to close out the Join Dota MLG Pro League Season number 2 Grand Finals. Congratulations to Ninjas in Pajamas.
I mean, what a pleasure to watch this young Ninjas in Pajamas team grow up before our eyes. And you know what? I used to play Ninja Gaiden as a kid. Well, these ninjas are golden.
I like how they even got matching golden bling right there. And Era, such a great story for him as well. After the problems happened with Fnatic, now he comes back. Great first place. Let's go down to Zoe as she is down with the victors of the season.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I am joined by the Ninjas in Pajamas, our champion of the tournament. Era joining me for the interview. Give it up once more. Amazing games we saw from you guys. And now, Era, of course, you were very confident going into this game, as you showed us during the pre-game interview. And yeah, it was justified, as we saw. Now let's talk a little bit just about the last game we just saw. I mean, this is, you know, the third game of a series. It's 1-1, and you choose to go for an Omni Knight, something we haven't been seeing much lately, and something which is very situational. Have you been worried at any point of time that this might not work out?
Well, not at all, to be honest, because we know that when a team like Alliance, when they go for one of these melee carries, that you can put Axe and Omni together, and that guy will probably not going to get any farm. I know Loda has nightmares from that before when he has played Juggernaut, but yeah, we're not worried at all. It was all in the plan.
So, I mean, the game was very dominant in your favor, but Alliance pulled some really great fights too. Has there been any point where you kind of felt like, okay, now we really need to play more careful?
Maybe not more careful, but it's just that we have like to have in our minds that they have Black Hole, like they have Disruptor ulti, to not stack on each other, and like always have that in mind that you like don't go a bit too far, but yeah, but not play that careful. Like we knew that if we just stay up on our heels and just like go for them, they will be scared at all times, so we get to take map control and all like that. So, but yeah, I'm not worried, but just have things in mind.
I like me some confident Era. I really like that. Now, looking at the whole tournament, I mean, you guys showed us some great games. It was a great performance. You obviously won. However, if you look at your overall performance and mostly the in-game performance, do you feel like you achieved everything you came here to do for?
Oh, well, yeah, sort of. Like we had a 2-week bootcamp prior to this for the TI qualifiers, where obviously like things didn't go our way, but we learned a lot of things from there, and which we showed here today. So that's yeah, that's probably the best thing about this all.
All right. Well, it was amazing to watch you guys play. So once more, congratulations. And it is time, apart from the X-Games gold medal, to also hand you over our lovely trophy. Guys, enjoy it. You're winners of the Joint Dota MLG Pro League Season 2 Finals, Ninjas in Pyjamas.